Here's Chief Meteorologist Mark Finan.
It's all part of the plumbing that goes on here, just managing the water levels. They didn't want them too high at this time of year. This is the way it looks in Sacramento, actually West Sacramento. You can see that it does look kind of damp. And the winds, yeah, they're really not doing much. Now, I do want to emphasize something about the winds that we're expecting later on tonight. This won't be anything like what we saw in New Year's a little over a year ago. There's nothing like that. We're not expecting to get to that level. We're at a much lower threshold tonight with winds 35 to maybe 40. As we go through the night tonight, it's right now we have 59 degrees, wind out of the southeast at 16. Watch how that wind does come up. At 8 o'clock, it's up to 22, but then it does start to ramp down. And during the overnight, the winds will die down. You'll also notice temperatures stay in the 50s throughout the night, so temperatures won't change much. The only real change we'll see through the night is a brief ramp up in the winds as well as the rain intensity, likely between about 8 o'clock and midnight. So here's how it looks on Doppler right now. Just about everybody getting rain, really not getting much in the way of snow in the Sierra just yet. The heavy bands of rain are still along and off the coast, and we have already been seeing heavy rain in parts of Mendocino County and points north, and eventually some of that will come our way. However, the outcome that they're going to see along the coast is much different from what we are going to see. They're seeing 2, 3, 4 inches of rain. We're going to be seeing about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of rain. This is the way Futurecast shows it tonight around 8:30. By then we should be seeing some heavier rain, snow above 6,000 feet. And notice how those areas of yellow continue to go over. This is midnight, so that's that window that we're expecting to go from the light rain many areas are seeing now to the heavier rain we'll see during the night tonight. Then during the overnight, colder air comes in, that heavier rain shifts to the east, the snow level drops down to maybe 5,500 feet or so. We will have chain controls up in the morning. But for the valley, while there'll be showers around for the morning commute, we won't be seeing the widespread steady rain we're seeing right now. And throughout the rest of the day tomorrow, there'll be extended periods of dry weather. Even the Sierra will begin to clear up in the afternoon. But for the valley, there could be showers or maybe even a thunderstorm in the afternoon, brief downpours, but again, not the widespread rain that we're expecting. So for the rain that we are expecting, the only real impact that we're looking at is the possibility of some street flooding. And the best chance of that may be around midnight, 1 a.m. But for tomorrow morning, there still may be some of that around for the morning commute. So that's the only thing we're really worried about. The creeks should be okay and the rivers will be just fine. Here's the way it looks on the 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, hit and miss showers, a shower or two Friday. Saturday looks like the better part of the weekend. But look at these daytime highs in the 50s after the 70s we've had. Next storm comes in Sunday and into Monday. Likely starting on Sunday morning, maybe tapering off on Monday morning. Periods of wind, maybe a better snowmaker as well. More details in the coming days. And then that tapers off on Tuesday. In terms of the weekend, the best advice I can give you right now is to avoid the Sierra on Sunday, Monday. I think it's going to be really bad travel. This could be a much better snow producer than what we're going to be seeing tonight.
All right, we've been warned. Thank you, Mark.
Big investment.